Imagine pressing the gas pedal and feeling your car hesitate, stumble. Or maybe you check your rearview mirror and see puff of black smoke just as that dreaded check engine light pops onto your dashboard. If you have pulled the code P00BF, you are dealing with a mass or volume airflow B circuit range performance flow too high. That is a mouthful, but let me break down exactly what is happening under your hood and how you can fix it without throwing unnecessary money at parts. Your engine is basically a giant air pump, and the mass airflow sensor, or MAF, is the gatekeeper that measures exactly how much air is rushing in so the computer can inject the precise amount of fuel needed for combustion. When you see this specific code, your car's computer is telling you that the signal coming from the generic B sensor circuit is way higher than what it expects to see physically. It is like the computer is expecting a gentle breeze, but the sensor is screaming that a hurricane is passing through. The letter B usually refers to a specific secondary circuit or a specific sensor if your car has dual intakes, so keep that in mind. Now, before you rush out and buy a new sensor, you need to know that this code is often triggered by things that have nothing to do with a failed sensor. The number one culprit I see in the shop is actually contamination. Over time, that tiny delicate wire or film inside the sensor gets coated in oil, dust, or grime, especially if you use those oiled aftermarket air filters. This dirt acts like an insulator and messes up the reading. Another major issue could be an intake air leak or even a wiring problem where the harness is shorting out or has a bad ground. Here is your game plan. First, pop the hood and inspect the wiring going to the sensor. Look for any frayed wires or loose connectors. If that looks good, take the sensor out and look at the sensing element very closely. If you see any fuzz or gunk on it, grab a can of specific MAF sensor cleaner spray. Do not use brake cleaner or carburetor cleaner as those are too harsh. Spray it down gently, let it dry completely, and reinstall it. Also, check your air filter. If it is clogged or dirty, replace it immediately. If you have gone through the cleaning and wiring checks and the code comes back, then you might be looking at a dead sensor. If you do replace it, I cannot stress this enough, stick to the original equipment manufacturer or OEM unit. Aftermarket sensors are notorious for being inaccurate right out of the box and can leave you chasing ghosts. Take your time, clean it first, and you might just solve this for $10 instead of hundreds.